Hello Leo, and welcome to your reading for May the 14th through to the 20th. We are going to be looking at some current energies you might be feeling and how that might be playing out in the next few months or so. And as always, please take what resonates and discard the rest. And if any other meanings for these images come up for you, please jot them down on a piece of paper, and you're most welcome to pause the video to go and grab some materials for that purpose. And so let's just call in the Archangels, Ascendant Masters, light beings, and any other collectives or consciousnesses that would like to be a part of this reading. And we also acknowledge our higher selves too as we go through these images and these cards. And so let's look at Leo and something that you might be feeling at the moment. Okay, we have the Five of Pentacles and the Hermit. So it could be that you are taking a little bit of time out here to contemplate something, and either you are perhaps feeling on the outside of something, or there is something here that you're wanting to, maybe you're thinking about moving into a new group, a new connection, a new community, a new job, but you're really just taking some time at the moment to just decide whether or not it's going to be right for you. You might also be contemplating asking for some assistance, either practical assistance or it could even be, let's just get some more info. Let's look and just see if there's anything else that you're doing with this energy at the moment. Right, here we have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands has been very popular just the last few readings, the last couple of days. Wands is that suit of, career and passion, and also spirituality. So it could be that you're about to embark on a new spiritual adventure, and that could be what could well be what you're contemplating here. And as I looked at this card just before I pulled the Page of Pentacles, I was noticing there was an owl here, and we have the cat, and this is a very nature connection card too. So it could be that you are contemplating this, your spirit guides. You might be formulating spiritual rituals for yourself. You might be going out in nature more to just kind of get centered and aligned. Maybe you're looking to clear your energy field. And perhaps part of your new spiritual venture here is actually going to be just finding some more information or something you can learn about that's going to assist you on this journey. Like maybe you need some more info, some more equipment, some extra tools under your belt, so to speak. Let's look at short term, how this is going to, Eight of Wands. So you're definitely going to be moving on this, and if that resonates, okay, in the near future. Eight of Wands is always that, card of, speed, or doing things, within a shorter time frame, and that's up to you to discern, of course. Once again, we have the Wands, so it's also that moving forward with your spirituality or with your purpose. Let's look at what you bring to the table in terms of, your skills, abilities, and other qualities that you might have as well. And here we have the King of Pentacles. He appeared a couple of times in Sagittarius's reading. So this is about, it's seeming that what you bring to the table is that you have a great foundation. Okay, you have good organizational skills, you have good time management skills, you have, looks like you perhaps, you have a home where you're comfortable, you have adequate income, and you have your plants and pets and things here too. But not only that, it's like you also have this, you're a fairly responsible person, like you're reliable as well, okay. So you have a sense of responsibility. And I think maybe that this is, let's have a look, or just in the next few months, we're just going to see as well. Yeah, this is going to play out into an opportunity. Okay, so there's going to be an opportunity for you to, if in here in Hermit phase you are contemplating a new venture here with the Page of Wands, there will be an opportunity for you to do that, because this is the ending and the beginning. See the sun coming up here, and he's reaching for the wand here. Oh, this is like a wand, really. So it's moving from perhaps an intellectual, moving from one way of being into a new way of being, okay? And it's almost like there's this phrase coming to my mind now, which it's sort of like, it's sort of what you're bringing to the table. It's sort of like, you know, you're going from this to this new beginning. It's almost like if you can say to yourself something like, you know, I owe it to myself, or I've done a lot of hard yakka and I've got myself into a good position, so I am able to pick up that wand and to do something new, if that resonates, okay? And you may even just need some extra support to do that, and that could be what you are contemplating right now. Maybe you're feeling a little bit alone in this venture, and you're just kind of looking like, you know, where can I get some extra support? And it's not looking like you need financial support. It's looking more like you're needing, you know, perhaps a sense of community, or something different, because 5s is that number of change, okay? But practically, it's like you're, you know, quite a practical, responsible person, so you're able to, but this is just something a bit different that you are kind of wanting to do now. Let's look at from what you've done in the past, I'm guessing, if that resonates. Now, let's just look at how you're, a little bit more on your thoughts and feelings on this. Yeah, I think you are not really sure, or you're having doubts, you're having a bit of anxiety about it. Let's just also grab, we're going to get more info, and we will clarify some things as well and get some helpful hints about that type of energy. Let's just see what else is going on around you. Okay, so this is the 7 of Cups. Yeah, so it could be that you have lots of choices open to you, or that maybe there are lots of, it could go the other way too. Maybe there are lots of demands that are upon you, you know, from external demands. So, you know, depending on what resonates, okay, because I'm guessing here that you're a fairly, you know, responsible person. Maybe you have responsibilities. So it's either that you are having difficulty choosing one of several options that are open to you, or that other people are placing demands upon you. Let's get more info in a minute. Long term, let's just have a look at what you're hoping to kind of do long term. So here we have the King of Swords. Yeah. So isn't that interesting? So it's like you're kind of going from a King of Pentacles to a King of Swords. So the swords are about awareness. They can be about higher consciousness, communication, you know, truth. So it could be that, you know, you're looking to really be more in alignment with your personal truth, and to be in a strong position with that within yourself, but also perhaps to communicate to others about that, maybe to help them as well. I mean, it's almost like, you know, the skills, and I would like to say, you know, we have transferable skills here from the King of Pentacles energy. We can transfer a lot of those skills into the King of Swords, can't we? Because it's basically the same role, but in a different realm almost, or a different field, but very similar skills. And just for you to perhaps keep in mind that, you know, a lot of what you do have is transferable into a different field. Well, let's just also look at, yeah, if you do pick up that broom there, or that wand, that, yeah, you can expect that will be a new beginning, a start of something new for you. And it will almost be, it's interesting because it's looking like you're going from a King of Pentacles to a Page of Pentacles. But because you're wanting to bring in this energy here, okay, this new realm, you're going to be doing it with practicality. So it's almost like you will be able to manifest this energy in a real, tangible way. So, you know, if that resonates. And you know what's just absolutely fantastic too is that, you know, this opportunity is that you will be picking up that broom. Look at this. I mean, obviously you've got different clothes and different hair, but it's like, you know, you'll be transformed. But look, you've got the broom. You're here and, you know, you don't have any swords in your back. Awesome. And here, of course, too, with the Page of Wands, you know, you've got that broom as well. So that's just awesome, that wand, really. I mean, I'm going to, yeah, it is a wand. We're going to do some clarifying in a minute. So it's kind of, yeah, looking really great. Let's clarify that Nine of Wands or get some other info on that. Definitely need some info on that. And also the Seven of Cups. Yeah. Okay, we are going to get some info on this Nine of Swords, which is, you know, which is this energy here. All right. So it's clarified by the Death. Yeah. So you will be, or it's needing to. Death just means to cease or to begin again, like a rebirth. So it's like you will be putting this, you will be stopping this. Okay, let's also grab another one here. Interesting. Let's grab another one off the top. We have the Seven of Cups. Okay, so what it means is that this is going to be through whatever means, and because you are, you know, you're a very capable person and you are in a hermit phase, okay, you will be aware that you probably need to learn some skills about how to rope in this sort of self-doubt and like the anxiety and stuff like that. Maybe it's to do with what you're focusing upon and what the nature of your thoughts are and how they might snowball and things like that. So you'll be bringing that to an end, but then you're going to be focusing on these opportunities, which are, you know, to do with your creativity, your intuition, your spirituality, and also love, bringing more love in. And this could also be a suggestion to apply self-love to this situation. Okay, because the interesting thing is it's kind of a bit of a segue into this Seven of Cups here, and I'm going to clarify that too. So if this is self-love, it's like maybe these are spirit guides, or these could be representing people that you can feel really supported and held. And it may even be that if a lot of this thought is being contributes to unhelpful emotions that are holding you back, then it might be that you need to perhaps look at getting because it's an emotional change. Okay, it's the sevens are that card of change. So it might be that you need to get some, you know, assistance with that, possibly counselling or anything else. But just, you know, take what resonates, of course. And like, as I said, there may be other meanings that come up for you with, as I held those three cards up, you know. It could even be that, you know, maybe you are actually in a grieving process. Okay, maybe someone close to you has, you know, passed over or transferred into a different frequency, not in this reality anymore. So maybe you are kind of dealing with feelings of loss, and it's really, you know, definitely then in that case you definitely need to be holding space for yourself to just really bring some nurturing energy in. Yeah, and well, we just had a card jump out here, and that is the Tower, which is the Seven of Cups here, which I was looking to clarify. And I'm going to just grab another one off the top. Nine of Swords. So, you know what the fascinating thing is, that we almost have a repeat of what we've just pulled up here. So this is almost saying that you really need to be aware of that connection between your thoughts and your feelings. And mastery comes when we can really choose, that we realize we have the power to choose where we place our thoughts. Because often the feeling follows the thought. We could say that the thought follows the feeling as well, okay? But then it's a case of, even if we're feeling in a very, really, really despondent, really sad, really, that it's okay for us to move, to do things that we need to do in order to move ourselves into this. Like if you're experiencing guilt, perhaps, and I know this is, someone close to me died like a few years back. So it's like if you are in a grief, okay, about the loss of a relationship or someone close to you, then sometimes when we realize, like we have a bit of an aha moment here, and we realize that, we can shift our feelings, or we can think about other things and then feel happy. Sometimes we can, for some reason, we might feel guilt about that, because then we might be checking our conscious might be checking us and just going, well, we're actually supposed to be grieving right now. Who are we to be happy, right? So the Tower moment could be that it might be a realization that, it's okay at any time for you to move from this into this, if you feel that you really need that for your health and well-being, in order for you to, do what it is that you need to do. In order for you to take up this new broom, or for you to, step into your mastery here, and for you to, embark on your new path and your, manifesting this new vision you have for your life. Because, it's very interesting that these cards have all doubled up. We have 2 Nines of Swords, and we have, 2 Sevens of Cups. So, this is like a big change, because 7s and 9s are numbers of change, okay? And especially 9 is like at the end of the suit. So it's representing change into the next phase, okay? So this is definitely a reading for you to really kind of get in touch with what your thoughts are doing, and perhaps where you're placing yourself, like which environment, or how environments are affecting your thinking, and maybe what you're seeing. So if you are, say, you are seeing screens a lot, or you are, say you're on technology a lot, or you're listening to the news and there's a lot of things that you are looking at and taking in that are perhaps, encouraging you to be in this state, or that might be certainly quite conducive. Like a lot of the energies going on around us, if we focus on them, a lot, it will quite likely take us into this. But I think what you realise, there's this energy at the moment. It's almost like maybe you're aware of that now, because you are going into a hermit phase here, and you're like, this energy here, I just really need to take time out from that, and I really need to get some extra input and some assistance with how to manage that, because, you've had it with the Swords here. You're going to be going into something else, and, and that something else is going to be involving any of these things that you are passionate about, that make you feel happy, rejuvenated, uplifted, and it might be creative, it might be something spiritual, intuitive. It might even be an art form, so some sort of art or craft that you like to do. And it perhaps only needs to be something quite simple, but it might be that you just go and perhaps you're interested in, woodwork or ceramics or something. Maybe you go to the community centre and just meet some new people and start doing something with your hands, which is, pentacles. I mean, that earth element. And before you know it, you'll be in a different zone because your senses, you'll be focused on doing something else. Creativity is a great activator and a really awesome release for this type of energy. Okay, I've done some studies in art therapy, and I've worked as an art therapist here and there, and it's amazing how transformative doing something creative can be, especially if we overthink and we overanalyze, and we can get ourselves snowballed into unhelpful mental states. Okay, now with any of this I've said, please just if something hasn't resonated, don't take it on. Okay, if something has resonated, that's fine. Yeah, let's grab a Dragon Wisdom Oracle card for you now to finish up. But you know, Leo, you have, you know, such great qualities here. You know, really grounded, great sense of responsibility. You know, obviously dedicated to what you do. But I get the feeling that you're really just you're taking major stock of what's going on in your life right now. Okay. And believe me, you're not the only one. There's so many people doing this type of thing right now. And probably have been for the last 5 or 10 years and will ongoing from now on too. So let's grab you a Dragon Wisdom. And we have Oisin. Wow, you know what? You don't muck around, do you, Leo? I mean, you've got 2 kings and this is like the king of the dragons or something, I think. So, you know, I'll take my hat off to you. Here we go. Oisin, the Dragon King, is a brown tree dragon. He is the oldest and largest dragon. No human may ride him. We must instead kneel before him. If you draw this card, heed the call in your heart. Feel the deep yearning within you. Do not suppress it any longer. This yearning is the call of the king, resounding in each and every cell of your body. Be prepared. The Dragon King and his retinue are rising. Let me just quickly read here. So there is a meditation here as well. If you wanted to get this dragon deck, Dragon Wisdom, okay, by Christina Arana Fader. It's got some really great little meditations in here. It's a bit too long for this reading for me to read it, but basically, you know, dragon energy, if you feel resonant with dragon energy, could well assist you because dragons are very wise, they are very loving, but they also really help you with your empowerment, especially if you want to move. You know what? I just did a dragon meditation before I did these readings this morning. And it was literally like if you go through all of your chakras and you imagine, like, say, dragons behind you just breathing this fire of transformation on you, okay, you can literally feel like all of your chakras are coming on board. And the one that we need to work on for empowerment is the solar plexus, okay? But having said that, also, of course, you know, your heart chakra is going to be a big part for all of us. Our heart chakra is a big part of our transformation. It's about how we come into loving ourselves unconditionally, and this is the energy that you'll be bringing in, okay, with the heart chakra activation as well. So that's what I have for you, Leo. I hope that was helpful. Yes, please have an awesome day, a fantastic week, and I will see you again soon.